Yo, what up? It's your boy Amir. We back in the lab. This time we're not working on no beats. I'm gonna take you all through a process or a technique that I use to create spaciousness or to enhance the size of something in a mix. And basically what it does is it replicates stereo mics in a sense. It creates a stereo effect, or it puts the sound in a stereo space, and it basically plays on the Haas effect. The Haas effect or precedence effect is basically something that happens when we hear a sound that are close or that is close or identical to each other within 40 milliseconds. So anything outside of 40 milliseconds, we usually hear it as two separate sounds. But if it's within that window, we hear it as one sound, and we can use that to our advantage. This is a technique that I discovered just by experimenting and trying out different things, and I just wanted to share it with you all. So let's just get right into it. So you can use this effect really with any sound you choose, any sound you want to enhance the space of or enhance the spaciousness of. I even use it with effects sometimes. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add the technique, and then I'm gonna play the sound in mono, and then we'll play it in stereo or with the technique added, so you can hear the before and after. The first thing you want to do is you want to add 2 stereo aux tracks. All right, the first one we're going to send, I already named them, left to right. And then the second one we're going to send front to back. Well, it's going to be called front to back. That's what they're going to be called. So let's name this track left to right. And let's name this one front to back. And these are just aux inputs or buses. You know, you can, whatever buses you have available, you can use those. Now, on the front to back bus, what we're going to do is we're going to pan it straight up. So it's going to be no stereo width on this whatsoever. Both of them, we're going to add a delay, a stereo delay. I just used the mod delay from Pro Tools. And on the left to right one, what we're going to do is we're going to actually add a 1-band EQ, and we're going to put the filter at 6 dB, and we're actually going to cut it off for around 1250 kilohertz. That's usually a good point for me. So on this first one, what we're going to do is we're going to delay the left side by 7 milliseconds. Okay. On the front to back one, what we're going to do is delay the left side by 4 milliseconds. And then let's delay the right side by 6. Or let's do left 3, right 6. And let's set the low pass filter at 600 hertz. That's usually what I do. I usually set it at 600 hertz. So I have this sound here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the sound in mono, so you can hear what it sounds like with no kind of effects or nothing. That's what we got. So on the second one, what we want to do is we want to pull it out, or don't send it to the main channel. So we're going to change the output to no output. And on the sends, we're going to go up here and bus it to left and right, and also bus it to front to back. Okay, let's just start with it at 0. So let's hear what it sounds like with no tweaks. Let's see what it sounds like with the effects added. Hold on, gotta turn those on. Now instantly you can hear the spaciousness of it, or what it sounds like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the left to right and let you hear what the front to back aux is doing, and then I'm going to mute the front to back and let you hear what the left to right aux is doing. So let's mute the front to back and hear what the left to right is doing. Now let's mute the left to right and hear what the front to back is doing. Now let's hear them together one more time. See, and you can even go in here, let's say on the front to back, I did 3 to 6. Let's mute the left to right. Let's delay the left side by 8, and let's delay the right side by, let's just say 20. And let's hear what it sounds like. And you'll hear what it does is it creates this front to back depth with delays, and it's basically playing on a Haas effect. But you'll hear the spaciousness that it adds when it comes to being front to back. I'll let you hear it. It sounds like it's deep in a room. Now let's add the left to right back. See, now you got a sound that sounds like it's actually living in a space, and you can play with how much you send to front to back and how much you send the left to right. So let's pull the left to right all the way down, and we'll slowly pull it back up so you can hear what I mean. Same thing with front to back. Let's put the left to right back at 0. Let's pull the front to back all the way down, and we'll slowly pull it up. Let's hit a mono one more time, and then we'll play it with the added technique. Let's check it in mono. I got the stereo width plug in here on my master. I'm sure some of you probably saw it and was wondering what it was doing there. And I got it here just to check it in mono. So you always want to check your mix in mono. You always want to make sure it sounds great in mono, because there are still a lot of systems that play mono, and particularly clubs. So you want to make sure it's like sounds amazing. So I had the stereo width plug in here, and basically all I did was take the width all the way down to 0. I always use it to check to make sure my mix or the phase or the delay times is not doing anything crazy as far as comb filtering. Let's hear what it sounds like in mono. We're good. Without mono. So see, we're good. So that's basically it. One more technique I'm gonna show you all is how to do it, or how to send your reverbs to that, and it actually spreads out your reverbs like crazy. Let's do a harp verb. Let's just name this harp verb. So we're just gonna do a regular D verb, and let's send that left to right, front to back, and we're gonna take it out of the main input so it's not going out. It's actually gonna be going through the space that we created, and now out, and not out 1 and 2. So for the reverbs, I usually like to hear what it sounds like just going out left and right first. Oh, let's pull it up. Let's hear what it sounds like going out front to back. Just try both of them. So yeah, that's basically it. I use it for different sounds, different effects. It's so many things you can do when it comes to tweaking that, and you can play with it and experiment with the delay times. With reverbs, usually what I do is I put a low pass filter on it, and it just makes the reverb sound more real to me. Sounds like it's really sitting in a space. But I hope you guys enjoyed the technique. Like I said, try it out and let me know what you think. And until next time, arrivederci.